The parliamentary pause will be held timely as per constitution, says Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. She also said Bangladesh will join the new regional alliances BRICS. The PM made the remarks while addressing press about the outcome of her Switzerland visit on World of Work Summit Social Justice for All, held in Qatar and Economic Forum. The program was held at her official residence Wednesday noon. Before the question-answer session, the Prime Minister intimated media that she attended varieties of meetings during the visits. The discussions included meeting with WTO leaders, international organizations involved in Bangladesh development processes, along with the Swiss leaders on bilateral interests, top global leaders during to the Qatar Economic Forum and Qatar government concerning energy security. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has said the government is working tirelessly to maintain law and order situation in various ways, including suppression of human trafficking through coastal areas and seaports. The Premier said this by joining the ceremony virtually, organized on the occasion of the commissioning of the 2 ships and 2 tugboats of Bangladesh Coast Guard. Sheikh Hasina said, Awami League government has acquired the right in maritime border. Work is underway to implement various measures to utilize marine resources. Added, Sheikh Hasina also highlighted the various steps taken by the government to improve the Bangladesh Coast Guard. She said the Coast Guard is a self-sufficient force with its own manpower by 2041. Owing to the construction of the Podda Bridge, communication and transportation of goods have become easier in the coastal areas. Rajshahi and Sylhet City Corporations elections are underway peacefully through EVM machines. The voting began at 8 a.m. and will continue till 4 p.m. today. 8 mayoral candidates are contesting in Sylhet and 272 candidates are contesting for the general councillor post in 42 wards, where 87 others are contesting for reserved 14 wards councillors post. A total of 4,87,753 voters are casting their votes in 190 polling centers. Meanwhile, 4 mayoral contestants are contesting in Rajshahi City Corporation elections. In Rajshahi, 46 candidates are contesting for 10 reserved women councillor posts and 111 others for 30 general councillor posts. A total of 3,51,982 voters are casting their votes in 155 polling centers. Meanwhile, Awami League mayoral candidate Anwar Zaman Chaudhry has expressed his satisfaction with the polling environment in Sylhet City. On the other hand, Awami League mayoral candidate H.M. Khairuzzaman Liton said BNP may give some votes to him considering the development started, that he is 100% optimistic about winning the Rajshahi City Corporation elections. Voting through EVMs in Tangail Boshali municipal elections is underway in a peaceful atmosphere with huge enthusiasm. Huge crowd of male and female voters were seen at the polling centers since morning. The voters' turnout is increasing as the day progresses. Adequate members of law enforcement agencies have deployed their constitutionals to conduct the elections in a free and fair manner. Awami League nominated candidate Abdur Rahim Ahmed, independent candidate Upojola BNP President Enamul Karim Otul and Upojola President of Krishak Shromik Janata League Rahat Hassan Tipu are contesting for the mayoral post. Besides, 27 candidates are contesting for general councillor post and 10 others are contesting for reserved women councillor post. A total of 18,437 number of voters are there in 10 centers of Boshail municipality. Meanwhile, voting is also underway today in Gopaldi in Narayanganj, Gopal and Telora municipal elections in Bogura. Verdict over the case filed by Anti-Corruption Commission's ACC against the dismissed DIG Mizanur Rahman and his wife under the Illegal Wealth and Money Laundering Act today. Judge Muhammad Manzurul Imam of Dhaka Special Judge Court 6 will announce the verdict at noon. Former DIG Mizanur Rahman was brought before the court at 9:30 a.m. in the morning. ACC filed a case against ex-DIG Mizanur Rahman on June 24 in 2019 on charges of acquiring illegal wealth of Taka 3 crore 28,68,000 and concealing information of wealth above Taka 3 crore 7 lakh later. On January 13, 2020, the ACC filed a charge sheet in the court accusing 4 people, including Mizan's wife, Sohela Ana Rotna, younger brother Mahatabur Rahman, and nephew Mahamudul Hassan. Then on October 20 in 2020, the judge ordered to begin the trial by framing charges against the accused. In this case, out of 33 witnesses of the stage, 27 testified in court. On June 5th, after the arguments of both sides, the judge decided the day of the verdict day. Brahmaputra, Daria, Tista, Dudkumar and all rivers in Shunabganj and in Kurigram are flowing below the danger mark. Flood water has entered the houses of Musarchar, Purba, Balodobachar, Fakirchar, Porarchar and Utipur and Shadur Upajelas adjacent to Brahmaputras. Hundreds of thousands of families have been marooned in water. Many people leave their homes and stay at higher places during the day, but some families spend their days on boats. The Water Development Board is afraid what is water's level of major rivers will rise and flow above the danger mark. Meanwhile, the water in Shunamganj is also unchanged. Churma River water is flowing 46 cms below the danger line. The Gon Adhikar Parishad is set to face a split as its convener Reza Kibriya and member secretary Nurul Haq Noor have removed each other from the party. Gon Adhikar Parishad has removed its convener Reza Kibriya from the party post, allegedly for his involvement in anti-party activities in a counter move. Reza Kibriya has suspended its member secretary Nurul Haq Noor allegedly for unethical financial transactions. The decision about Kibriya was taken at a meeting of the party's Central Executive Committee held on Monday night at its office. In an apparent split in the new party, the party appointed joint convener Mohammad Rashid Khan as acting convener. A party press release said Kibriya accused Noor of having links to Israeli intelligence agency Mossad and unethical financial transactions. Besides, Noor accused Kibriya is a CIA agent. The Anti-Corruption Commission today sued 4 people over irregularities in recruitment process of medical staff in 2020. ACC Deputy Director Farooq Ahmed filed the case with his integrated district office in Dhaka. He accusing Dr. Sheikh Mohammad Hassan Imam, former director and president of the recruitment committee, Dr. AFM Akhtar Hussain, former deputy director of DGHS, Harunur Rashid, senior assistant teacher, Kilga Government High School, and Professor Shaukat Ali, chairman of Dhaka University's Applied Mathematics Department in 2020. 4,453 people passed with the written exam for recruitment of medical technologies and technicians of the Department of Health. About 85% of them get good marks. From this, there is a suspicious suspension that there has been corruption in the recruitment examination.